We are the ministry of the real truth, and we say that this is what we as a ministry are all about. Hearing, listening to people of the organised religions, Judaism, Christianity and Islam, say and claim many things about what Jesus supposedly said and did when he actually didn't. Through having a policy, honesty is our best policy, as a policy, and adhering to old time chivalry, etc. And thankfully having access to the original ancient, very old Tav Asher Old Testament manuscripts and the Lishana Atika Sapraya, the sacred scribal language of God, that which he spoke to Adam and Eve in the garden, and the men that the Tower of Babel spoke, one to each other. The footnotes below each book, chapter, and explanations of the literal Aramaic and the idioms, as well as the original ancient, very old Galilean Aramaic New Testament manuscripts in the original ancient, very old language that Jesus and his disciples actually spoke and wrote, or they heard him say, what he told them and taught them and wrote down as being testators or testifiers or witnesses to what he actually did, healing and miracle-wise, when they were around him for 24/7, 365 for the 3-year mission. All translated into the nearest English equivalent by the native-born, fluent Aramaic-speaking translator Victor Nimrod Alexander from Mesopotamia, Syria. These types of videos that we're about to look at, this particular one, this video information, helps us to expose all of these organised religions, their pastors, their preachers, their evangelists, their street preachers, the rabbis, the imams from Islam, etc., as misinterpreting the biblical scriptures, twisting them, taken away from them, just total false renditions, false teachers, liars, scammers, sham artists, fleecing you of all your hard-earned money by saying, oh, you have to tithe, if you love Israel you have to tithe, all this sort of rubbish. Okay, they're trying to get your money off you, okay? Because they want to get rich. That's their scam behind the scenes. Okay, we expose their hidden motives, agendas and propaganda as seen in this video and these kind of videos with the many claims. So let's take a peek at this particular video, one of 3 that we found on YouTube. So you'll be no longer be exposed to the liars, false prophets, swindlers, propagandists with the hidden motives, shams and scams and claims of grandeur. Yeah, and give us all your money or else.
A Muslim man confronted a pastor with a serious question about his faith in Jesus. He quoted from the book of Mark chapter 16 and verse 18 that if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. He then gave the pastor a bottle of poison to drink before the audience to prove that the scripture is true and that he believed in God. In a stirring encounter that left hearts pounding and minds racing, his challenge rang out like a clarion call, echoing through the hallowed halls of faith and doubt alike. He challenged the pastor to prove that his faith is true by drinking the substance, so everyone can see if the scriptures are real. In that charged moment, the pastor stood at the crossroads of belief and doubt, facing a test of faith that would echo through the annals of time. The weight of the congregation's gaze bore down upon him, their collective breath held in anticipation of his response. With a steady hand and a resolute heart, the pastor raised the bottle in the air, as he embarked on a journey of explaining the scriptures before the unexpected happened.
I want to ask if you have a complete faith in Jesus Christ. And if yes, then according to, I have one question here. According to Mark in the Bible, chapter 16 and verse 18, if they drink any deadly things, it will not hurt them. That is the same verse. And I have here a poison. And you please And you please testify for the audience that you have the true faith in Jesus.
Thank you, sir, for your question.
My brother has given me a deadly poison and he wants me to drink it. He wants me to make a show and tell you that it is true what is written in Mark 16, that if we drink something that is poisoned, we will not die. My wife told me Thursday night, Stanley, be careful, someone will try to poison you. Now, am I going to drink this and you will see me fall down and die? Now, listen to this. I'm shaking a little bit. Excuse me. But listen now. You see, you asked me if I believe in Jesus. And I want to tell you, I believe in Jesus as it is written in the Gospels. Do you know? One day, Satan himself approached Jesus. And the devil met Jesus in the wilderness and said, throw yourself up from a high wall and make a show and try to show the people that you are the Son of God.
Okay, he's actually twisting it, adding bits to it.
In front of King Herod, even King Herod said to Jesus, now do some miracles for us so we can have a little fun. I'm just going to tell you that in front of Herod, Jesus did not open his mouth according to the scripture. And Jesus did not make a show of the miracles. And when you gave me this question today, I recognize the devil in you, and I'm not going to obey the devil. I'm not going to make a show.
Testing or test.
Okay, so we say again, this is what we, the ministry of the real truth, are all about. Okay, we expose them all, revealing them as misinterpreters of biblical scripture, false teachers, liars, sham artists, scam artists, fleecing you of all your hard-earned money. And their hidden motives, they have these hidden motives, agendas and propaganda, as seen in this video, or these kind of videos, with their many claims. Okay, behind the scenes, they want your money, they want to control you, and so forth. They will lie to you through their teeth, even using the scriptures, twisting it, etc., to benefit, okay, to get you all emotional and giving all your money and so forth. Watch out for these claims of grandeur, that if you give them money, plant a seed and you will reap a harvest, all this sort of stuff. Or if you love Israel, give us all your money, because God said so in the Bible, to give it all to Israel. If you love Israel, tell them to get stuffed. Okay? So we are saying, be alert, be aware to the real truth. And if you like this video, we suggest that you give us a like and add your comments below the video, and most important of all is subscribe to our channel, the Ministry of the Real Truth, so we can show you the real truth, the whole truth, and nothing but that truth in regards to the original, ancient, very old Tab Ashret Old Testament manuscripts, the sacred scribal language of God, the Lishana Articus of prayer that he spoke to Adam and Eve in the garden, and the minute the Tower of Babel spoke when they were building it. Okay? And also the hidden, therefore preserved, Galilean Aramaic manuscripts, New Testament manuscripts, hidden and preserved by the Apostolic Church of the East, the original Apostolic Church of the East before it was destroyed in the 13th century, but these days at some point it had been restored. Okay. So again, we suggest subscribe to us so you will never be fooled again, because our policy is honesty is our best policy, Okay, and we believe in old time chivalry. Nobody practices that anymore these days. Their honour is not their honour. Their word is not their word. Okay. We do make mistakes. Okay, we are honest. We do make mistakes from time to time because we are human. Every human makes a mistake. At some point, they make the wrong decision, make the wrong choices, go down the wrong street in their car. Yeah, have to do a U-turn and turn back, go down the wrong side of the motorway, all that sort of stuff. That makes us human. And to quote William Shakespeare, to err is human, but to forgive is divine. Okay? So, when we make a mistake and we realise it, we put it underneath our video in the description. So, oops, we made a mistake. We're supposed to say this, not this, right? And if you bring it to our attention, we credit you. We say thank you very much. You're much appreciated for bringing that to our attention nicely, okay? Maturely, as an adult, not like a little kid who didn't get his lolly, a spoiled brat in the supermarket, having a fit on the floor because he didn't get his lolly, okay? Or being sarcastic or nasty, deliberately nasty, making false accusations, assumptions, calling us liars, all that sort of stuff. We handle the jandle, okay? We can forgive you for that, but we don't put up with it. We don't have to. Do we say that to you? No. Okay? So before you spit out all this horrid untruths at us, please stop and think and use your brain. Okay? Think about it first. Okay? Because there's consequences. There will be consequences. Okay? We're not going to tell you what those are, but yep. What goes around comes around. What you sow to, you reap. Okay? So again, we say, give us a like if you like this video. Subscribe to our channel. Add your comments below. And then go share this video with all your family, friends and others. Because there is a lot of bacon sausage out there. A whole lot of baloney being told you, sold you as the gospel truth when it isn't. All for their gain. Even through your modern, Americanized modern Bible versions, translations. Okay, it's all coming from a mother source. Yeah, you're being duped, you're being tricked. Okay, thank you for taking the time to watch this, our latest video upload.